right, first really easy mile down.
Happy Saturday, everybody! I hope you're having a great weekend. Today, we're doing a recovery run of 7 miles and 5 hill steps. Before we go farther, please click the subscribe button if you haven't already.
All right, mile 2 and mile 3 are done. All right, that's mile 4 in 8:56. Thanks everybody for all the well wishes and the really good advice that everybody's been giving regarding my ab injury. Today is day 3 of me taking action on trying to recover from my ab issues. To give you an update, I'm feeling much better. I only made a few changes based on what I've researched and how my body has been changing over the last 2.5 days. I feel pretty confident that I had a lower abdominal muscle strain. It could have been some inflammation in the muscle tissue, or maybe a small tear or multiple micro tears. After the lower abdominal area was weakened and I could no longer contract the muscle there, then the ligaments and tendons had to work much harder in my hip area, resulting in tendonitis in that region of the groin and the hips. The bad news is the tendonitis is much more prevalent, and I can definitely feel that much more than in the past. The good news is that I can feel that pain because the abdominal pain has subsided substantially. I can now contract my abdominal muscles, and I can do static core exercises that'll help to strengthen the muscle tissue around the inflamed area. This strengthening of muscle around the inflamed area is key to allowing the injured area to recover and heal and not work as hard. There are 4 items in my action plan that I believe led to this improvement. First, in everyday activity, I was very careful not to overstrain my ab muscles. Common actions that led to abdominal strain as far as everyday activities was getting out of bed when I'm groggy or climbing into my car. I also avoided explosive movements. So for me, that was doing hill sprints, which required a very high knee lift and a lot of strain in my lower abdominal area. Third, multiple times in the day, I would stretch. I would do hip, lower abdominal, and quad stretches on a daily basis, multiple points in the day. Finally, once it was safe for me to contract my abdominal muscles, I began doing static core exercises. I did this multiple times during the day, and I made sure I did it as part of my pre-run routine to help activate my non-inflamed core muscles so that it can provide some protection. Good job getting the hill sprints done, kids.
Thank you.
Can't wait to join you again. Just give me a few more weeks. All right, that's the 5th mile. The rest of AHRC is taking a beating. Denny got sick earlier in the week. I think he had something that I had, just like the headache and the nausea. So he took a day off work and got some extra rest. Brian had some toe issues, and then that actually coincided with some heavy work to do at his job. So he's taking the week to kind of catch up on work projects and then take a break from the running at the same time. Evan and Cole are definitely feeling the fatigue. In about 2 weeks, they should start feeling really, really strong. But this is definitely the part of the training block that is very tiring. Tomorrow we have a pretty moderate workout, which is 12 miles at marathon pace within a longer run. We're not going to run these marathon pace miles at goal marathon pace. Instead, we're going to do it at marathon pace effort. So it shouldn't be too bad. It's really just to practice being used to running with a bottle, getting used to the speed, getting used to the rhythm. Because with the taper and the additional training, we should be able to run at faster speeds on race day. The kids are going to be racing the half marathon at Long Beach, but we're not using the half marathon as an A race. It's really just kind of a milestone event before CIM in December. So building up a large endurance base is a hefty part of their CIM training block. So tomorrow will be a pretty good distance run for them, and they will do 8 miles at half marathon pace. Thanks for coming along on this nice recovery run and for joining me on this talk about injuries and training plans. If you're coping with injury, then I'm sending you all my good vibes. Do the research, be proactive, be active, and get all fixed up so that you can get back on your training plan and you can enjoy running every day too. That's 6 miles. I was so fortunate to have a nice, cool, sunny day today. Been really lucky this week. Every time I started a run a little bit later in the day when the sun's up, the weather has been really nice to us, nice and cool. All right, that's 7 miles. And that's gonna take me to the end of this recovery run. I hope you have a good day, wherever you are, and a meaningful run. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.